I am Kratos. Ah! Just kidding, I'm not Kratos. It's me, Kris. Welcome back into the vault. Happy Halloween, everybody. We're back for part of Geekade's 31 Days of Halloween, so I'm going to talk to you about untold horrors, the scariest of the scary, the most awful, awful stuff you can imagine. Nintendo CDi Games. You all know the history. Nintendo made a deal with Sony to make the PlayStation. Things went bad. They signed a deal with Philips. The CDI happened. There was a little grace period where Philips could make games using Nintendo IPs, and that's how we wound up with this unholy package of awfulness. Let's start with the least offensive offender, Hotel Mario, complete with some awful cinematic cutscenes that were animated to kind of look like the cartoons, the old Super Mario Brothers Super Show. They look and sound just awful. Yeah, there's a little black and white picture because they couldn't even have been bothered to make the instruction manual in color. Really, this isn't a terrible game. It's not the worst game I've ever played by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not exactly fun. It's a Mario game about closing doors. Yay. All right, on to the foulest of the foul. So this right here is probably the worst game made for the CDI from Nintendo. This is Zelda's Adventure. Now, if you look at this, this is a promotional copy. I got this from a guy who fixed my CDI. He used to do Philips repairs and whatnot, and sorry, there's a little hair in front of my face. And he fixed up my CDI like brand new, so it works like a charm now. And he gave me this. I believe it's a burnt copy. It looks, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea because this doesn't feel like a sticker on here. It feels printed on. So I really don't know what the deal is with this other than the fact that it is the full game. It is Zelda's Adventure. It is unfathomably awful. It has live action cutscenes. You play as Princess Zelda. It's got a top-down perspective like the old games, but it is so unreasonably bad. There's loading time from screen to screen. It's nigh on unplayable. Now, the ones that are the most famous, that are the most interesting, Zelda Wand of Gamelon and Link Faces of Evil. These kind of play off Zelda 2 kind of gameplay styles, but they also have some legendarily awful and hysterical animated cutscenes, and they're really, really bad. I always tell people that you can watch videos of them online to see them and say, wow, that looks bad, but until you actually hold the controller in your hand and press the buttons and see how laggy it is and just broken from beginning, middle to end, you really don't know how bad these are until you try them. Like, all right, Zelda Wand of Gamelon. First off, the artwork is based on the artwork of A Link to the Past, so you've already stepped in the right direction. You've got a Zelda game starring Princess Zelda, which is kind of cool to begin with, unlike Zelda's Adventure, which is totally awful. But then everything past this is just terrible. Like, I just opened in the middle here and it has a news flash. Villagers are disappearing. A panic is rolling through Sakado. The mayor and some other villagers are missing. Could Ganon be kidnapping more innocent people? You'd better get to work. Find Ganon, rescue Link and your father, and become the heroine of Gamelon. That's kind of cool. And Link, Face of Evil, is basically the same principle. Zelda's kidnapped, Link has to go get her. Link is kidnapped, Zelda has to go get her in the other game. They're awful, they're terrible, don't play them unless you're really, really curious what they're actually like, because they're unfathomably bad. So that's going to be it for this episode of Into the Vault. Thank you very much for visiting me. Be sure to subscribe and like and all that other stuff to the Geekade YouTube channel, and check out geekade.com where we post something new every single day. My name is Kris. Keep playing games.